The Romanian television series Fierbinți has always been more than a comedy about small-town life. Beneath its rustic charm lies an unflinching mirror of society, reflecting the duplicity, dreams, and contradictions of modern Romania. In the episode titled Viața dublă, or Double Life, the show transcends its comedic premise and delves into something far more profound: the dissonance between who people are and who they pretend to be. It's a meditation on hypocrisy, loneliness, and the fragile boundaries between authenticity and deceit. From the first scene, the camera moves slowly across the quiet village at dusk, smoke rising from chimneys, the sound of distant laughter merging with the barking of dogs. There's a sense of ordinary calm, but also something unsaid, something simmering under the surface. Gianni walks down the main road, humming a pop song, but his eyes reveal exhaustion. He's living two lives, one as the self-proclaimed entrepreneur of Fierbinți, the other as a man hiding debts and secrets. His confidence is both comic and tragic. The way the camera lingers on his forced smile transforms humor into melancholy. What makes Viața dublă fascinating is its refusal to judge. Instead, it exposes the masks every character wears. Bobița, the bar owner, is presented as a man of authority, always joking, always in control. Yet in this episode, we see him sneaking behind the bar to read poetry scribbled on napkins, afraid anyone might find out. This detail, seemingly small, humanizes him. It's a confession that even the most cynical souls crave meaning. Meanwhile, Aspirina lives her own double life. A woman tough on the outside, vulnerable on the inside. Her nightly conversations with Celentano, half-drunken and full of false bravado, reveal that her harshness is a defense mechanism. When she whispers that she dreams of moving to Bucharest, only to laugh it off the next second, the irony cuts deep. It's the laughter of someone who knows she will never leave. The village becomes a metaphor for confinement, not just physical, but emotional. Viața dublă builds this tension gradually. Every scene is charged with contrasts, light and shadow, sincerity and pretense, the noise of the tavern and the silence of dawn. Even the humor feels heavier. The jokes are funny, yes, but they sting. When Robbie pretends to be a policeman of great importance while secretly feeling invisible, we understand that Fierbinți is not only a comedy, but also an existential drama disguised as one. The cinematography contributes powerfully to this duality. The warm colors of the countryside are countered by claustrophobic close-ups that make the characters seem trapped in their own lies. The sound design accentuates small moments: a sigh, a slammed door, the rustle of a plastic bag. Nothing feels accidental. The directors use the mundane as a canvas for emotional revelation. In one particularly moving sequence, Celentano stares into his empty glass and begins talking to himself about the time he almost left the village. He laughs, then suddenly stops, realizing no one is listening. It's heartbreaking because it captures the absurdity of human desire to be seen, to be heard, to be more than what one's environment allows. Thematically, Viața dublă can be read as a critique of performative identity in rural Romania, but it also speaks universally. We all perform, to some degree, versions of ourselves for social approval. The show's genius lies in showing how that performance erodes authenticity. I recall watching this episode late one night and thinking of my own small town. I remembered the mechanic who claimed to have studied in France, the teacher who pretended her marriage was perfect, the local mayor who smiled for the cameras while privately lamenting his failures. Viața Dublă felt like their collective confession, a story about everyone who has ever hidden behind laughter. There's also a political undertone. When Branzoa discusses his plan to bring modernization to Fierbinți, we see a parody of national politics, grand words masking small realities. The villagers play along because they must. Pretending becomes survival. This double life extends to the nation itself, performing progress while battling decay. Yet amid the cynicism, the show preserves tenderness. A small gesture, a shared cigarette, a look of concern suggests redemption. In the final scene, when the village gathers around the bar and the lights flicker, the laughter feels both genuine and desperate. They all know they are living lies, yet they cling to the moment's warmth. Viața Dublă leaves us with an uncomfortable truth. Sometimes the masks we wear protect us not from others, but from ourselves.